Assalamu alaikum students. First, our problem is given an integer array, find the element that appears more than half of the array size n by 2 times. If no such element exists, print that there is no majority element. Our example is array is equal to 2 to 1 3 2 2, and we have size is equal to 7, and half of the size will become 3. And element 2 appears 5 times. Since 5 is greater than 3, the majority element is 2. Now we will discuss its algorithm. The first step, read the size of the array and store all the elements. Then start from the first element, treat it as a current candidate. Count how many times the candidate appears in the entire array. To do this, compare it with every element of the array. Every time both elements are equal, increase the count by 1. After counting, compare the count with n by 2. If count is greater than n by 2, then this element is the majority element. Print it and stop the algorithm. If the first element is not a majority element, move to the second element and repeat the same process. Continue this process for every element in the array. If no element satisfy count is greater than n by 2, then print no majority element. This is our code. First we will take input, then store the inputs, then we will use nested loop for check which element appears more than half of the size of the array, then print, otherwise we will print no majority element found.